We all await your report.
Is it done? You're back. What news do you bring?
One second, let me ask a
What
question.
have you done? Varric.
This blood is on your hands, Victor. I hope you remember this.
Actually, the blood is on my hands.
I have not overlooked your involvement in this.
No, it was Varric's choice. He knew the consequences.
You were his father. You were supposed to protect him. You think you are doing what is right out of some blind dedication, but you are destroying this house. You already lost one child. You had to murder the other.
Victoria.
I will not hear any more of this. It is done. Leave us.
Oh, I am leaving to mourn my nephew whose memory you disgrace with your very presence.
Victoria!
Leave her be, Luther. The Great Serpent will guide her. She will understand in time and emerge stronger for it.
I may have done the deed, but even I think you went too far.
Then I can appreciate a tool that does not question. Ultimately, I care nothing for what you think. Now, only one matter remains to discuss. Did you find anyone who aided my son in his treachery?
He told no one. He kept it close to the chest.
Good. I also have heard nothing of my son's disappearance, so I appreciate your discretion in this matter. You restored order to this house, and have my gratitude. Here, the access code that Ekris needs to connect to the power grid. Now go. I have much to arrange.
Oh,
I would
yeah.
allow Victoria her space if I were you.
I mean, I'm wondering if I could, actually speak with her. Because if I can, that would actually be really nice. Just be like, yeah, no, he's still alive. I just had to
Ekris awaits Vindicator.
take his ring, unfortunately, which sucks. But, it is
Only
what
you
it
had
is.
allowed Varric to live.
Look, I don't know what I could say in regards to that, okay? It is what it is. I can't say anything much on that part.
Ekris awaits, Divina.
Shut up.
His eyes are always watching.
Hold on. I need to find... She's not here. But I do want to see if I can talk with her. That's the closet. Hey, she really fucked off, huh?
The very sight of you offends me. I wish only to be rid of you.
Okay, well I have news that requires utmost secrecy.
Great serpent, steal me. My heart beats with anticipation, and yet I fear to ask.
Varric's alive. I'm told what he wanted to hear to get the access
Great
codes.
serpent. Where is he? I must see him.
All I can tell you is Varric is alive. I can't say much else.
Understood. I always knew that Victor would drive him away. Varric often spoke to me of his own dreams and aspirations. And they never did include house politics. I think even Victor knew he was unhappy. But his pride only allowed him to see a boy that would follow in his footsteps.
Well, I wanted to, I only wanted you to know the truth.
And the truth will stay with me, and me alone.
Good.
As much as I want to see his face, it is enough to know that Varric is alive and safe. You have brought me peace. Thank you, Vindicator.
Yeah, and honestly, I'm glad that you can do that. I'm very much happy that you can do that. Because that would just be a fucking dick move. It's like, oh yeah, we just, you know, lied straight and, like, not giving her any solace. That's, like, that's totally fucked. So I'm glad that we were able to do that. Because if we didn't, I'd actually be really fucking pissed. Casually just breaking my knees again. Alright. What? I swore we already did, but okay.
Now that our calculations have been fine-tuned, I am even more confident in our chances of success.
Nice.
Did Victor finally relinquish the access code?
Yes, sir. Here we go.
Excellent. We'll finally have the resources to fully charge the morning device. Now, let's hope House Dul'kehf is as forthcoming as the others.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. We have to deal with that bullshit. Damn it, man. Why is it always... I fucking hate it sometimes. Alright. Dul'kehf, you are the last ones to be dealt with. I swear, if I have to lie to you guys, too, I'm gonna be fucking laughing my ass off. Just like, okay, yeah, let's just fucking con everyone out of it. Why not? Okay, well, it does look like these guys are, like, the medical people. So it shouldn't be that bad. Keyword shouldn't be. Is it? I don't know. We will see.
Footing with the outsiders. We must rebuild Dazra to its former glory.
Except we can't build without construction materials and resources. And what about this talk of missing supplies?
It is comforting to see that at least some places can maintain a degree of normalcy.
I apologize, but with the cataclysm, the investigation has been slow going.
How convenient.
You're putting the growth before the horns! The issue is not the supplies, it's the workforce! This may sound radical, but if we could reunite with some of the exiles from House Malene...
Careful, Envoy. It means nothing if those who lend a hand are holding a knife.
Not to mention, they're completely sloughing mad. What? Too soon? It's only been about 50 years.
For now, let me see what I can find out regarding the missing supplies. It's possible they were lost in the tragedy along with everything else, but I don't know for sure. Once that is sorted, we can revisit this debate.
Of course.
Well, I mean, we could...
Hey, be careful not to point that thing at me.
Sorry. I mean, we could go there, but... Hi, how you doing?
First the cataclysm, now this. There's too much going on right now.
Just try working less. Where's the rich people?
I'll try to keep that in mind. I'm sorry if I seem a bit flustered. Things have been chaotic since the cataclysm, and now word of missing supplies. But that doesn't excuse my rudeness. Let me at least introduce myself. My name is Kezrani Dul'kehf. I work as an executor for House Dul'kehf.
Well, I am... Nice to meet you.
Likewise. And I'm well aware of who you are. Word of the first convert in generations is on everyone's lips these days. But I'm sure you are busy getting adjusted to life here. Is there anything I can help you with?
Well, it seems like you hit some trouble.
Trouble only begins to describe it. It's about the supply shortage. There may be a reason for it beyond the cataclysm itself. A week ago, my cousin Ukaru came to my office concerned about a series of lost shipments. He was certain someone was using the tragedy as cover to steal supplies and route them to our enemies.
Oh, that's... yeah.
Agreed. It is difficult to believe, and as such, The proof must be ironclad. So I told my cousin to return with more evidence. And when I didn't hear back, I assumed that was the end of it. But this morning, I received a slate from a courier. It was from Okaru. It was worrying, to say the least.
Okay, well, explain
It
it.
felt like Okaru was trying to warn me. The contents were cryptic. He mentions a possible conspiracy and being followed, and well, I hate to say it, but I'm starting to panic. He hasn't shown up to work in days, and the timing of all this feels suspicious.
A sudden absence would give credence to the idea he was followed.
Agreed. Okaru was extremely punctual. An absence like this is very unlike him. But if he is in danger, I don't know if it's safe for me to investigate. I need someone disconnected from the noble houses.
I'll have to investigate then.
Okaru's workstation is likely your best bet. He's been working in the rehabilitation unit on the 3rd floor of the Halls of Healing. If you run into any issues with access, hand this slate to my fellow executors. Once you locate him, report back to me. I've got a meeting at House Kadik later, but I shouldn't be hard to track down. Hopefully you'll find my cousin alive and safe.
Yeah. Oh, hey, look at that. We'd have to go to the Halls of Healing as well. Saves time. And it's also awfully convenient, too.
Excuse me, Vindicator. Can I have a word?
Uh,
Requests for aid and supplies never cease.
Sure, what up?
Thank you for stopping to talk to me. My name is Lijana Dul'kehf. Normally, I would ask how I can help you, but under the circumstances, I am the one who needs help. I oversee the delivery of goods to those living outside the city. Unfortunately, I lost one of my couriers to the recent catastrophe. I have sought a replacement, but extra hands are in desperately short supply.
Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that about.
I appreciate your sympathy. I wouldn't normally seek help from someone I don't know. However, I am not above admitting my situation. The truth is, this is about more than just a business transaction. It is very important to me that someone makes these deliveries as soon as possible.
Well, I mean, I feel like under circumstances, your customers should undo it.
The delay has been too long already. If the situation is not resolved soon, the people will begin to lose faith in us. I cannot allow that. It is my duty to uphold our high standards. Time is wasting, so I will get to the point. I would like you to be my new courier. Our deliveries are paid upon arrival. You can keep the payments for yourself. The Ministry of Commerce has a sterling reputation, and it is my duty to uphold it, no matter the cost.
I think that we should help her. Those supplies might be important, perhaps even vital.
They are indeed, and our customers have been waiting far too long to receive them. Please tell me that you will accept. Don't force me to beg on my knees where all can see.
No, sure, why not?
You have lifted a great weight from my shoulders. I thank you. Here are the packages. One is for Alikja Dalka, who you can find at a nearby growth farm. Another is for Firan Nostal, who is working on some repairs at Hamati Station. The last is for Lazim Balian, who can be found at the shrine to the north of the city. May the Great Serpent grant you swift and safe travels.
Okay, thanks. I'll do that later, obviously.
Greetings.
Nope.
Miss, I'm sorry, but I cannot just give you supplies. We are stretched razor thin as it is.
Our supplies dwindle by the second.
Herald, are you not?
Great Serpent,
Is it
save
not your
us.
job to help those in need? Why will you not help my family, my children?
We have
blah 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 blah. Yeah.
found that they were not in immediate need of treatment. Other patients are in more
If you
dire
do not need medical assistance, please move along.
Vindicator.
Oh, it's you. Let me make one thing very clear. You will receive no preferential treatment. No free treatments, no free supplies. We barely have enough as it is.
That suits me.
Good.
Don't worry.
Please understand, I have not been myself lately. You found me at a bad moment. Stress of everything is becoming overwhelming, but that is no excuse to act like I just did. I apologize.
No, you're good.
And I appreciate that. Now, may I help you with something?
I'll use some out.
Save some for the other patients.
Yeah, totally. Alright. Now, what can I sell? Oh, wait, I can sell everything? Oh, shit. Well, I don't have certain things, but I got weapons. I can sell those to you. That's so funny, though. It's like, what are you selling over to them? Guns.
Have all the supplies been inventoried? If you'll excuse me then.
I've completed that now.
Victor Vithal executed his
Fear
own
to ask,
son for
how
his.
dire are our circumstances?
So much loss.
Do not worry.
And yet the Ministry of State
Do you not
prevails.
believe that the
Okay, well, I have no idea.
we can hold out?
Okay. Wasn't expecting that, but whatever.
Will provide, but on his own time, it seems.
All must serve.
Hey, yo. What up, bro?
Oh, Vindicator. Malibor has kept me informed of the situation. The deadlock of the High Council. I hope your presence here means things have changed.
Well, I mean, the other houses have agreed. It's just down to you guys.
Good. Good. I'm pleased that the Council is once again working towards a solution. It felt wrong not to help. Do you know where I was when it happened? The incident, they call it. I was in the temple next door, conversing with my cousin. I was in the middle of replying to him about, you know, I don't even recall. Some meaningless bit of family drama, I am sure. One moment he was there, and the next, gone. My cousin, the floor, the wall, just gone. I found myself looking out at the scaled citadel, unable to comprehend. And now, here I stand, the elder of House Dul'kehf.
I'm sorry for your loss.
My loss? Yes, I suppose. Although, from an outside perspective, one could consider it a fair trade. Given my new role, perhaps even a gain.
I'm sure your cousin would consider the ministry in safe hands.
I appreciate the sentiment, but we shall never know. You cannot imagine it. A single moment of pure, terrible silence. A meter's distance was all that separated me from whatever has become of Dazra. I find that through all the chaos and the scrambling since, my mind drifts back to that moment. I could be gone as well. But here I remain, spared. And I do not know why.
You can't dwell on the past, man.
And where is this forward leading? I'm sorry. I should shoulder my own burdens, not force them upon you. I've grown so tired of the council squabbling, and I want no further part in it. I have no demands, no requests. All must serve. And House Dul'kehf is no exception.
Mm-hmm. You have no idea if this is going to pay off, do you?
It is a shame you are not born House Dul'kehf. You seem unnatural for this line of work. Here is what I can tell you. Sometime before our current calamity, Enesco Varun approached me looking for information about his grandfather's time. He was frustrated at the lack of progress. House Dul'kehf keeps extensive records, you see. While I was never told the exact reason behind the inquiry, I was able to deduce a fair amount. I provided him with the shipping manifests from the time of the Serpent's Crusade, materials and equipment that suggested some highly specialized research. I told Enesco where those materials had been sent. Weeks later, well, you've seen the Citadel. You know as well as any where we are now.
So he must have found something.
I believe so. Yes. Enesco returned from the site in unusually good spirits. He boasted of something called the Vortex Interlock, and that it was the key to unlocking some new unseen potential. Whatever records exist of this interlock were swallowed up with the Citadel. And as for the original site, executors were sent, but did not return. And we can spare no more casualties. So I suggest you visit Malin Dam to the southeast. I believe it is more than it seems. It is the only place to learn more about these vortex interlocks and what connection they may have to the events.
Connection? What the
should
fuck?
research before
Connection.
make sure it is known that House Dul'kehf was proud to serve when called upon.
Okay, that's kind of funny. Right. So, I mean, since we're here, we might as well... see what else. What's going on here, you know? Doesn't hurt. Hey, what up?
Sorry, but this wing of the hospital is under investigation. You'll have to leave.
Kasari sent me.
Even with the cataclysm, this is highly irregular. But not surprising. Kisrani is obsessed with transparency and often seeks independent help. I find this tendency unwise.
And by unwise, he means a complete disregard for operational security, rules, and regulations.
Possibly. And yet, despite what I said, and unsaid, she persists in doing so. So, we must come to a compromise.
A good compromise leaves everyone unhappy. This one was particularly miserable.
I will give you the keycard to Ukaru's computer. You will be able to access documents and correspondence for the past month. Any further access will require admin privileges, which I am not willing to grant.
Come on, man.
I apologize, but you are only given access to view the computer's records. Admin privileges are restricted to House officials only.
Well, I have powerful friends.
I see. I'd rather not endure any more pressure from the leadership than I already am.
Indeed. Stop wasting my time.
I am aware of your status as a recent convert, which is barely a step above heretic.
Okay. Bazra's in a mess right now.
These are desperate times.
Yes. And I'm unhappy.
True. Although Kisrani did not request admin access for you, I would expect her to, if it's required for her investigation. I suppose, given all that's happened, exceptions must be made.
Yeah,
You'll be granted temporary admin privileges to Ukaru's computer. That should be enough for you to do your investigation.
Good. Did he give you anything else?
Unfortunately, rather than use the proper channels, he chose to start his own investigation.
A very unfortunate choice.
I will not pretend to know the particulars of this case. I will say this. We are House Dul'kehf. We have a reputation. We are professional. We are exacting.
We don't make mistakes.
Precisely.
Okay. Well, when did you last check out for
Ukaru
work?
hasn't logged into his station for some time. I've had to process several write-ups documenting his absence.
Dereliction of duty. Failure to serve. Fireable offenses all around.
We've also had to shift resources and people to make up for his absence. Suffice to say, it has made navigating this current situation more difficult.
Is it unusual for him to do
It is
this?
highly unusual for anyone to display such disobedience, especially now. Such actions are tantamount to heresy. Loss of employment is the most likely outcome.
A beheading isn't off the table.
It would be done humanely, of course.
Alright, well, has anyone else been allowed?
Several. The halls of healing are extremely busy. We can't keep track of every individual that passes through. In particular, the patients. We had to usher one out of here just now, who claimed to have a crippling headache.
Given the patient himself was a headache, it's likely genetic.
The admin privileges I've granted you will allow you to view the access logs, however, that track the last users to sign in.
Okay. Well, we should be good.
Now, to get back to these spreadsheets.
Cool.
Behave yourself. There is already enough trouble in Dazra to go around.
Yeah. Alright. Login records. Okay. Logs. Restore the archive. Shipments put on hold. Generate a report. Log only. Okay. Other day. Stuff and things. Other stuff. Stuff. Okay. 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 Well, that gave us some info. All right.
What could we have possibly done to deserve this?
Well, what angered him so? I don't know. Maybe a fucking massive, like, detonation and stuff? I would piss people off. Hold on. So, I can do that. Line the houses. We'll check this out first, though.
Quite a challenge to keep all of the records in order.
All right.
Proceed.
Proceed. Where the fuck? Okay. Guess we're just gonna follow the marker here at this point, because I have no fucking clue on where we have to go. I am.
Salutations.
Welcome to the gun-toting world of America. Oh, where am I going? What? Oh, I'm going all the way over there. Yeah, we're traveling by car. Yep. I don't care.
Ooh, riding in style, I see.
This way. Alrighty. If we're rolling like this. Oh, shit, sorry, my bad. My bad.